Hi everyone, my story is Ever here. Okay, so funny stories. I've actually got two funny stories. As you know, thanks to Midnight, I'm a big Shadowhunters fan. I love the books, I love the show, I love the film. I'm just mad on the Shadow world. I even went down to Heathrow to meet Lola Fleming, who plays the Sea Queen. You know, to a show that I watched a couple of years back, but then I dropped off. But now I've started watching 100 again. But I went down to 100con to meet Lola Fleming because she was in Shadowhunters. But I have two funny Shadowhunter story times. A few years back, when I first got into Shadowhunters, I went into Starbucks. It wasn't one of the Starbucks in town. It was at one of the Starbucks at a service station. And I just fancied the Starbucks. I was like, Dad, take me to Starbucks. Just take me to Starbucks. Service station on motorway. I just want Starbucks. He's like, but going to the service station, Starbucks. I'm like, look, I just want a Starbucks. Just take me to Starbucks. And he was like, but why go to the service station for Starbucks? So having a normal conversation. No, I need a Starbucks. So anyway, eventually he took me. And this was before we have a drive-through in Wigan. Because of driving a drive-through now, it wouldn't be so bad if I needed a Starbucks. Like, come on, take me to a drive-through, you know. But this one night, he agreed. He just took me to this Starbucks at this service station. I got there. And I'm stood at the counter, and I'm waiting for the guy to notice me to order my drink. And I'm waiting, and in the end the guy turned around and went, "Whoa, by the angel, are you a Shadowhunter? Because I didn't see you there." I was like, "No, I'm just your regular everyday mundane." And he's like, "You know what I'm talking about. You know about the Shadowhunters?" I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much." And it was like, wow. And this was when Shadowhunters that hadn't even become a TV series. It was still books, and we'd only been for one film. And it was actually like, wow, someone knows what I'm talking about. And whenever me and Midnight go into Starbucks, we always order our drinks as Will and Jem from the Infernal Devices. We did used to do it as Sam and Dean, and Ali did it as Bobby. But I don't know, that kind of faded out. I don't know, Jem, for me, has just stuck more than Sam did. As much as I love Supernatural and I love Sam and Dean, Jem has just stuck more than Sam did. I don't know, it's weird. But today, similar story. The other day, just before I went to Survival, I smashed the screen on my phone. And I was like, it's actually repaired now. But I remember showing when my screen was smashed. But it's all fixed now. But I took it in to get fixed, and it got fixed, as you just saw. But I didn't actually make any phone calls or get any phone calls for me to check if everything else was working. So today I tried to ring my friend to arrange time for me to go around to her house to see her. Because every Thursday we go out for a meal, and we just hang out in Wigan Lee. We just basically just go for something to eat. So that's what we did. But when I rang, a support worker couldn't hear me. I could hear them, but they couldn't hear me. And I just thought it was something, it's just something they event. It's probably the signal there, or they've caught something. But then I rang on my house phone and everything was fine. So I was like, okay, that's a bit weird. When my dad was taking me to pick my friend up, I tried ringing my dad's phone, and it connected, and I could hear myself speaking, obviously, but it wasn't. I couldn't hear him on his. I couldn't hear myself on his phone, and because it was connected to the Bluetooth in the car, it should have gone all around the car, but I just couldn't hear myself, and so I thought, okay, my dad's been saying his Bluetooth's been acting up. Maybe it's something to do with the Bluetooth. So I was like, okay, eek. Try it when I get to my friends. So I got to my friends and said, do you mind if I just try ringing my phone? And she was like, no, it's fine. So I rang my phone, and nothing. I just could not hear myself on her phone. So it's like, okay, my phone's busted. So I went to this phone shop and said, look, I had to get my screen repaired last week, but now I can't people can hear me, and I can hear the other people, sorry, but I can't hear me speaking. And he was like, yeah, it sounds like there's something with your mic. So I was like, okay, can you do something? And he's like, yeah, no problem. And this is where the shadowhunter things come on. He goes, can you just give me your password? So I goes, yeah. So I showed him how to draw it, and he was like, the angelic rune? That's the angelic rune. I'm like, you can see me? And the guy who was with him was just like, what are you two going about? And my lock screen is actually so mundane. You don't know the password with the angelic rune, but to unlock it, I'm not going to show you. I'll just unlock it. But it's a version of the angelic rune. So it's like, you're a Shadowhunter fan. I'm like, yeah? It's like, you like Shadowhunters? I'm like, yeah. It's like, nobody knows. How can anybody else knows? And, so the show might be ending unless I'm really lucky and somebody picks it up. Not looking at you, Netflix. Are you CW? Are you Amazon? Does somebody pick the show up, please? But yeah, it just shows that there are fans out there. And it's not just girls that are fans, guys are fans of the show. Okay, I will say the girls, there's probably more girl fans than boys. But there are some male fans out there. And it's just always makes me smile when something like that happens. Again, a few years back, I was singing Demon Pox, and I'm not going to sing it. I won't subject you to that. But I was singing Demon Pox, and someone, if you know the infernal devices, you know Demon Pox, and someone goes, I finished the song. It's like, for I was right and you was wrong. I was just like, what? But it's not only Shadowhunters, but this has happened. A couple of years back, I was in a shop, and at the time, my ringtone was Yanto Jones saying, mobiles, landlines, tin cans, and bits of string. Everything. Absolutely everything. No phones. Phones are broken. Hello? Is anyone there? No! Because the phones aren't working. So things like that. Torchwood. And the guy, and again, Elijah was near me. He actually finished the whole thing. He went, no, because the phones aren't working. And he was just like, you just telling like looking at someone like, Torchwood? It was just like little things like that. And that's what's the cool thing about fandoms and geeks and, things like that. It's just, sometimes you're just kind of drawn to others like you, and sometimes just something like that happens, and friendships can be made. So yeah, it's just fun that I've even got, Teen Wolf isn't going anymore, but today I've had a Teen Wolf t-shirt on, and sometimes I have had my coat on so nobody's seeing it, but sometimes I'll see people walking around in a t-shirt, Teen Wolf t-shirt or another fandom t-shirt, and it just opens that conversation that you get that thing to talk into, say, hey, you know, you're cool, kind of thing. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share those two Shadowhunter stories. I've just kind of gone into geekdom. Anyway, but for now, I'm going to say I love you lots and lots like Jelly Tots, and I'm keeping it wicked weird. Bye. See ya.